Hello everyone. Thank you for watching our video. This is Jimmy Wu from Prowork Pacific Inc, your licensed architect. Same thing, before we start our topics, please give us a like and also comment and share to your friend. And also, if you like our video, you may subscribe us. We will get our free other videos so you won't miss it. Okay, today, actually this video will be short, and then mainly we want to mention one new policy from DPP regarding all third-party review for commercial project. Okay, now today this video is for third-party commercial project. So if you're a residential owner, yeah, then this one is not really bothers you. But if you are a business owner, you're asking or having anyone doing like a permit for your store, for your office, then this part is related to you. Now, this new policy is starting about only a couple weeks. Okay, when last week, I had joined one webinar from AIA, which is at a chance to like meet with different architects and mayor. Okay, and then in that webinar, someone brought up news from DPP, say that is a new policy, and what is it about is for third-party review project, when we submit back our approval to DPP, DPP sides, they will review it again in mechanical, electrical, especially mechanical and electrical part. We'll review the drawing again, and they will give comment. If they find that have comment, then you know what, they will need to have TPR people and the designer to work on that, have meeting, you know, and to resolve. If cannot resolve, then they will have chance, probably will terminate or cancel the permit. So that time when people bring it up, mayor doesn't really know about what's going on that, and then asking, say, okay, he will follow up with director of DPP, and then at the night we getting email back, response email from I think response from director saying that okay, that is a policy. They will randomly pick some project to check when DPP third-party review submit back to DPP, and and after that, we start getting some comment. We have some project. We start getting comment from DPP and mark up and asking us to say, oh, okay, you gotta address comment. We gotta meet together, hold a video meeting. So, and then with those comments, now I would just clarify with DPP again, okay? So now this policy, actually, how does it work is, okay, basically say for all the third-party commercial, okay, submittals, DPP now, the new policy is to they will charge plan review fee if any of the DPP reviewers, like including building, electrical, mechanical, have comments. Now, this is the part means when we submit back. Now, used to be we know that TPR we waive the plan review fee, but now since they mandatorily say now they want to review, even we review it, and when we send it back, they say they still got to go over it. They review it. So then when they review, if they make any comment, building, mechanical, either one, mechanical, then they will deny our TPR certification and will charge us a plan review fee. Now, so this is outcoming is that now we still don't know, but we're asking of that is because building code is like a phone book thickness. Then there's a lot of different code. And for reviewer, when we review it based on our professional experience to see what kind of comment, like what the comment is necessary or is fit to this project or is important to this project, right? So in other words, we cannot copy the whole code book, onto one project. That doesn't make sense. So we will only pick what we think that's important or fit to this project. However, different engineer, different reviewer always have different idea or different measurement in their own experience to determine what is important in that project, right? Or what is important code comment in that project. So in other words, even before we have the experience is when you submit project to DPP, you have first reviewer give you certain comment, and then you come back, you address, when you submit again, and this project go to another reviewer, and this reviewer will give you another set of different comment because he thinks there's something else, right? So different reviewer, always can give you different comments. So in other words, when we send back our coming back to DPP, pretty much when they review, they will have their own thought and they will give comment too. So another way, then they will charge like a plan review fee on project, even though that is third-party review right now. So I think this is a new thing need to lead, people as a client, architects, you need to know that, okay? And then also, okay, when we send it back, then this review, they will give comment first, and then they will ask us to do a setup meeting, okay? Third-party review, we'll need to set up a meeting with the reviewers, the DPP reviewers who make the comments before we submit the plans back. So it means we have to have a virtual meeting, the Zoom, online meeting, and go over the comment and make sure that how to address it before we tell the designer to how to address and send it back. And then if the comments still cannot address, then in the second round, I mean the second one we turn it back, the permit will be denied and canceled. I mean, they will say if you still cannot address the comment that what they give, then they will, cancel and, cancel the permit. Now see, this is an important thing because this process for making comment review by electrical mechanical and then set up a meeting, and then when we address and send it back, okay, if we can pass, we talk about that is a month, maybe more, to delay, the extra time to the permitting. Because in DPP, mechanical or electrical only get 3 people to review. And now we're looking at all these plans, okay, used to be reviewed by, many different third-party reviewers. Now they all send it back to these 3 examiners to review, right? And then after that, they get us give comment, and then we'll make a meeting, all right? So every meeting, we talk about like half hour, 45 minutes, right? At least half hour, right? To go over one by one comment, make sure that we will not miss it, because if we miss it, then they will cancel the permit, right? So the meeting will be discussed in detail, right? So probably 45 to 1 hour. And then think about that. So each project, they review spending maybe an hour time, half hour time to review and make comment. And then we have to meet again to spend another hour, go over the project. And then we submit our drawing and he need to re-review again. So each project, you probably gonna spend about 2 to 3 or 2.5 hours at least, right? On each one we submit. So we expecting when we so many third-party reviewers send it back drawing. So later on we might encounter to a longer time of the this process delaying. So this is we upfront. We want to let all our client, architects, engineers, even owner, the business owner, to know that that is what's going on with new policy from DPP, and that it will affect our third-party review process. So. And we hopefully then later on we will getting more clear and better way to handle this, and we will work with DPU on this. And if you have any questions or any comments, please feel free to send it to us. Thank you for watching.